90-Day Fiancé star Sarper just crossed a line Shekinah won't soon forget. He pulled out the one thing that no partner should weaponize, even in the most explosive arguments. Yes, you guessed that right. It was none other than Shekinah's past traumas that she had overcome after years of struggle and sleepless nights. She recently opened up about how low her husband got and what he did. But the tale doesn't really end here. Shekinah further gave her audience some suggestions and begged them not to share their secret traumas with their partners. She wanted everyone to learn more her mistake, while she was evidently in shock. Keep on reading to learn more about Sarper and Shekinah's recent fight. 90-Day Fiancé star Shekinah has been dropping hints about troubles in her marriage. There have been several instances when she hinted on social media that not everything was right. The celeb shared a post and begged her audience to stay with a person who thinks that their partner is a big deal. The post further talked about how even the smallest things should matter. Shekinah's post noted that even birthdays and favorite foods should be considered as a big deal by her partner. Soon after this, she again shared a post that claimed that 2025 felt like being awake during surgery. Fans believe that Shekinah is not really happy in her marriage, and perhaps there is a lot going on in her life behind the cameras. 90-Day Fiancé star Shekinah again took to Instagram and shared a cryptic post. It talked about not telling men everything that women had been through in their past, as their trauma wasn't a resume. The post further claimed that the wrong man would end up studying wounds not to protect their partner, but to know how to access their partner. Shekinah's story further urged women to give their male partners time before sharing their past traumas. Well, Shekinah not only found this relatable, but she had a lot to say as well. She revealed that she recently had all her traumas thrown back at her. She explained how it was done with the intention to re-hurt her with them. The celeb admitted that it was probably the most evil thing that she had ever witnessed a human do in her life. Apparently, Shekinah didn't take Sarper's name, but the shoe was clearly fitting the Cinderella this time. Some viewers sympathized with Shekinah, while others slammed her. They begged her to go and attend therapy instead of ranting about it on social media. Many critics even wondered if Shekinah was doing all of this simply to get another show. 90-Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda and Matt Branasterian don't seem to be done with just one kid. The former spilled her plans to have more kids with her baby daddy. She seems ready to expand her family before even her daughter, Matilda, turns 1. The reality TV star has a baby fever these days. Jasmine and Matt are planning their future together after reconciling following their recent rough patch. Pineda already has 2 sons, JC and Juance, from her previous relationships. She's not been able to meet them in the last few years. But the TLC star is quite positive about reuniting with them soon. The TLC star also appears to be dreaming of a large family with Matt. 90-Day Fiancé stars Jasmine and Matt never planned to have kids. The former always claimed that her first pregnancy with her open marriage guy was accidental. They have been living together since the birth of their baby girl, Matilda. Jasmine and Matt often confuse fans with their actual dynamics. But fans know they are an actual couple. The reality TV stars stirred up significant drama recently over a misunderstanding. Matt is finally back home with Jasmine and his baby girl, Matilda. Fans were surprised when Pineda hinted at her marriage plans with her baby daddy. She also shared an old photo from her maternity shoot to share details about their family plans. The TLC star wrote, "Matt Branasterian ready to give Tildy another brother/sister. Jasmine was hoping for a miracle because she is already in her 40s and is having menopause symptoms. Jasmine Pineda appears ready to settle down with Matt. After so many highs and lows, she is finally ready to build a beautiful life with her baby daddy." The 90-Day Fiancé stars have already moved into their own home. Jasmine has also hinted at her plans to marry Matt. She discussed her other sons in her latest Instagram story. The reality TV star uploaded a photo of herself playing with Matilda. Jasmine wrote, "Can't wait for my boys to join us and finally be the family I always dreamed of." She went on to share her plans to grow her family with her partner. The reality TV star is planning to have at least 3 more kids with Matt if she doesn't have menopause. Pineda wrote, "It would be 7 children in total counting Coco, of course." Fans were surprised to know that she still wants more children. The reality TV star initially refused to have more babies. Mao is already on board with having more children in the future. But Jasmine made it clear that it was accidental and she won't have more babies. She seems to have changed her mind. The reality TV star hopes to complete her family by bringing her sons to the US. Jasmine hasn't shared whether her sons have obtained their US visas. However, she is optimistic about reuniting with them soon. 90 Day Fiancé star Tiffany's son isn't cheering from the front row at his mother's wedding and doesn't want her to walk down the aisle with Ronnie. While Tiffany is ready and all set for a fresh start and a forever after, it is evident that her child, Daniel, isn't there yet. He is still not able to see Ronnie as his stepfather, and he has his own reasons for it. Tiffany was clearly in disbelief, as she hadn't seen this coming at all. She was left with no choice, as Daniel simply wasn't ready for this. Keep on reading to learn more about this controversy, because the tea is piping hot. Tiffany has been vocal about her love for Ronnie with her 90 Day Fiancé viewers. She posed with the blonde-haired guy and made it clear that she had already found the love of her life. However, it appears this time it is no ordinary romance, and Tiffany is very clear about the fact that she has found her soulmate. During a recent episode of 90 Day Fiancé Diaries, Tiffany revealed that she was willing to walk down the aisle with Ronnie as soon as possible. She even claimed that she was ready to take the first step and propose to her boyfriend. Yes, you read that right. Tiffany is all set to ask the big question, and she isn't looking back now. Tiffany is clearly in love and is willing to start her happily ever after. But this doesn't mean that she was even thinking of going against her kids. The 90 Day Fiancé star told the cameras that she would first tell her children and wouldn't go ahead without seeking their permission. Hence, Tiffany finally decided to talk to her kids. When Tiffany told Daniel about her plans to walk down the aisle, he was evidently in shock. He admitted that he was in disbelief because it had been a long time since Tiffany had been married. This made the latter wonder whether her son needed some time to process and comprehend. But Daniel made it clear that it wasn't about time at all. It simply was the fact that Tiffany hadn't been married for a while, and it would be really weird for Daniel now. The former understood her child's concern and wondered if Daniel would be disappointed because of her marriage. However, the star kid assured his mother that there was no reason for him to be disappointed. But Daniel wasn't happy about Tiffany proposing to Ronnie, as he believed it was the latter's job. However, Tiffany explained that it would take years for him to do it. But if she does it, they will be able to start their happily ever after together. 90 Day Fiancé star Veronica recently made headlines for all the wrong reasons during her DV and arrest. Hence, viewers were convinced that the TLC favorite was about to lose everything from her reality TV fame to her love life. Well, fans have watched the way things usually don't get back to normal between couples who went behind bars because of DV. Moreover, such couples usually aren't able to make a comeback on the show as well. This is why fans felt that everything was over for Veronica. But it seems that she is extra lucky, as Seth and TLC really love her. She lost nothing, and still is both of them. Keep on reading to learn more about this controversy, because the tea is really hot. A few weeks ago, Veronica and Seth's mugshot made rounds in the 90 Day Fiancé world. They were charged with misdemeanor domestic violence. Seth faced an assault on a female charge and had to pay $2,500 bond. On the other hand, Veronica used physical force against her partner. She struck Seth's face, and things got physical between the couple. However, Veronica claimed she wasn't the culprit, noting she had severe scratches on her wrists and elsewhere. This is why she had to pay a $500 bond. The couple was out of prison within a few hours after paying their respective bonds. All of this took place at midnight, and now the couple would have to appear in court on March 3rd. 90 Day Fiancé star Veronica made sure that she kept her mouth zipped after her DV arrest. She hasn't posted anything on social media. Viewers initially felt she might be having a hard time during her breakup, but it seems that the reality was completely opposite to that. A famous blogger, Shabuti, the word on the street is that Veronica is still with Seth. Veronica and Seth are going strong, and they are still engaged. If you found this news shocking, you should take a seat before reading the next one. Apparently, TLC hasn't fired Veronica even after her DV arrest. The reports clearly claimed that Veronica did some nasty things to her partner, which the franchise doesn't really accept in normal days. However, Veronica is still part of the show, and she recently appeared on the Pillow Talk segment. She casually made comments about the stars while viewers were still questioning her audacity. All of this clearly didn't sit well with the audience, and they took to the comments section to slam her. A user wrote, "No excuse for domestic violence of any kin, but she's definitely the aggressor and needs to put the tequila down."